All right, picture this. It's the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina. The energy is just buzzing. But for Team USA's figure skaters, well, it's a different story. The mood is heavy. The dream of individual gold medals is just evaporating, one skater at a time.
You see, after a huge team gold medal win, everything kind of started to fall apart in the individual events. One skater after another, one hope after another, just couldn't hold on under the crushing weight of the Olympics. That podium just seemed further and further away, and you could feel the disappointment building.
So, it all comes down to the final event, the women's singles. There's only one chance left, one last hope. And the question hanging in the air felt absolutely huge. Could a single skater, just one, completely flip the script for Team USA? Now, to really understand the kind of pressure that was on this final skater's shoulders, you gotta know what happened before she even stepped on the ice. This wasn't just one slip-up. It was a whole string of shocking, kind of heartbreaking moments for America's top athletes. I mean, the setbacks were just brutal. Ilia Malinin, the guy everyone expected to win, falls not once, but twice, and ends up in 8th. Then you have Madison, Chock, and Evan Bates, who end up with silver after some, let's say, very questionable judging. Isabeau Levito gets hit with penalties for not quite finishing her jumps. We're talking tiny fractions of a rotation, but it drops her all the way to 8th. And Amber Glenn? One bad mistake and she doesn't even make the final. She left the ice in tears. It was just this wave of what-ifs. And so, just like that, with the dream of an individual gold pretty much gone, one skater glides into the center of the rink. Her name? Alysa Liu. Being the reigning world champion already puts a huge target on your back. But now, she wasn't just skating for herself. She was carrying the weight of her entire team's Olympic journey. The pressure was just off the charts. The stakes couldn't have been higher. So how does she handle that pressure? Does she play it safe? Nope. She goes for it. She throws down a Triple Lutz-Triple Loop combination. And listen, this isn't just some difficult jump. This was the single hardest technical element that any woman even tried in the whole competition. You need unbelievable power for the first jump, and then, with absolutely zero pause, you have to explode right into the second. It was a message. She was there to fight. And that fight, it worked. After the first round, the short program, she's sitting in 3rd place. She is right there. The only skaters ahead of her are the 2 Japanese titans, Nakai and Kaori Sakamoto. And the gap to first place? It's only 2 points. In figure skating, that is nothing. She was absolutely in the hunt for gold. But here's the thing. Beyond all the scores and the competition, something else was happening out there on the ice. Something really personal that seemed to shift everything for her. She looked up into the crowd, and she saw them, her family, her siblings, her best friends, a whole cheering section just for her. And as she said later, that was a huge deal because they almost never get to come and watch her compete in person. But there they were at the biggest moment of her life. And having them there, it had this incredible effect on her. In this absolute pressure cooker of a moment, where so many others had cracked, she said she felt super grounded. It's like their support was this anchor for her in the middle of a storm that let her connect to her performance on what she called another level. So that's the setup for the final skate. She's just 2 points away from gold. She's the last hope for Team USA. And her family is right there, watching her every move. So when a reporter asked her if you thought she could beat her rivals from Japan, her answer? Well, it revealed a perspective that's about so much more than just a medal. Her response just tells you everything you need to know. She said, "Whether I beat them or not is not my goal." In that one sentence, she completely reframed what success meant. It wasn't about the scoreboard. It was about skating her heart out and sharing her story. You know, in a way, she had already won. And that's what makes this so incredible. It leaves us with this really powerful question as she heads into that final skate. In a sport that's all about points and podiums, on the biggest stage in the world, where success is measured in gold, silver, and bronze, what does it actually truly mean to win?